Welcome, everybody, to Sovereign Queen's Book Club discussion. Tonight's book we are discussing is entitled How Could My Husband Be Gay by Ondrea Davis. And we actually have the author on, which is a pleasant surprise. I have the rest of the members of the club, Sapphire Blue. Let me see how many people are actually in now, or am I only I'm the only punctual person here? I knew you were there. I just wanted to hear you say, I'm here. So you're present. We have Sapphire Blue in. We have Charlotte, and Lakeisha is actually going to join us later on. Lakeisha is preparing for an event, so she's going to come in and speak to Ondrea as well. So you guys are ready?
Yes. I'm so excited.
We done read this book. We done picked this book like how long ago?
A month.
About a month ago. And I was so ready a month ago to discuss this book. From the first page, I was ready. And, not for nothing, I trumped everybody with the book choice. Ondrea, it was me, okay? I am the reason why you are here. Sorry. Let me not take all the credit. That's not nice. But it is true because, they was picking all these other titles, and I was like, I want that book. Tell the truth.
She
Tell
was.
the truth. I said I was going to trump you.
I was like, that's our first read. That's our first read.
All right. Do we have Charlotte in yet?
Charlotte?
Let me.
Yes. Hello.
Hey,
Hi,
Char.
Charlotte.
How are you?
Hey.
So, let's give first of all, that song was very fitting, okay? So I definitely dedicate that song to the character in that book. Huge shout out to our switchboard manager, Mo, back there. Thank you for helping us out with this because, women can talk, so we don't have time to be pushing buttons and talking at the same time. So, I have introduced the members. I've introduced the club. I will take over the show if you let me. So I'm going to shut up for a second, and I'm going to allow Sapphire Blue of Sapphire Blue Reviews to introduce Ondrea.
Hi, Ondrea. Is Ondrea
Hello.
here?
I'm here.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Good. Thank you so much for everything you sent me today. I'm so excited.
No problem. No problem at all.
And I'm a reader, so it's a pleasure to speak to you as always. It's always a pleasure to speak to authors. Now,
Thanks.
You're from the Washington, D.C. area.
Yes.
Okay. And I see on your profile there's a picture of you and a man. Are you married?
No.
Okay.
Oh, she's all nosy. Get out of here.
I'm trying to find out about the author.
She's all nosy. Look, stop asking that woman if she married. You're not married, right?
No,
Well, we have
I'm
to
not.
find out about the author.
Yeah, but you all, dang, that was your first question? You married?
I only know one picture.
I bet you I know what her next question is going to be, so. All right, let me stop. I'm going to stop picking on you.
I asked this question because jumping right into the book, you named the character after yourself. Are we saying your name right, Ondrea?
Yes, it's correct.
Okay. You named the character after yourself. And the first thing I said to Tawana was, this is her story. This is her story. This is her biography.
Oh, my God. No, we are not going. Listen, Ondrea, we are not diving right into that. Not yet, though, because, we are going to ask you that question. But, let's warm the woman up. Let's get to know her first. Oh, God. Look, I told you I knew why she asked that question. Are you married? So, is that your husband? All right, seriously.
Let's all the time. It's okay.
We're just gonna warm up for a little bit. We're gonna get to know a little bit about you first before we find out if your husband was gay. Okay? Because that's what Sapphire wants to know.
Okay. I don't think I'm the only one who wants to know.
All right. Why don't you just tell us a little bit about your background?
Basically, I got the list of questions, so I'll probably answer a couple of the questions with these statements. This is my first title. How Can My Husband Be Gay is my first book. Basically, the background of the book, I guess we'll get into later.
Yeah.
I am from the Washington, D.C. area. I live in Upper Marlboro, Maryland, which is right outside of Washington, D.C. Been here all of my life. I have 3 children. I have twin girls who will be 11 this year, and I have a son who will be 9 this year. I am a single mother. I'm not married. I work in Washington, D.C. I'm an accountant. And I write, of course. In addition to accounting, I'm very active at my church, and that's basically background about me.
How did you get into writing? Period.
Well, actually, I never thought that I would ever be an author. I never saw myself doing this. I love accounting, and that's what I wanted to do. But recently, a couple of months before the idea came for the book, we were working with a young lady who had her story, and she was interested in self-publishing. And so we started to gather information to help her out. And what ended up happening was she decided not to pursue that at the moment. And one of my teammates, my business partners in Foresight Publishing, TJ Adams, thought, well, why don't you write a story, Ondrea? So that's basically how it started. It was not something that I grew up as a child wanting to do, and again, even thinking of doing. It was actually TJ Adams' idea that I tell this story.
Interesting.
Okay, let me start by saying for your first book, this book was excellent. I'm a reader. I read a lot of first-time authors, and some of them, you try to be very gentle, and you tell them, it's good, but when you're doing the next